Did literally get everything get reset? Why is everything on default settings? Please give myself some sound. This is better. Yeah. Probably could make the music a little bit louder. It's still probably pretty quiet, but that's okay, that's okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. One thing that I still have to do is... Okay, now it's right. Okay, this is better. I'm just thinking if I should announce the live stream in my community tab or not. Yeah. Let's just finally draw a beat. After the last few days have been very quiet. I hope everyone is doing alright. I had a pretty eventful week. Which some of you probably have guessed by me not live streaming on Friday. Okay, let's just... Before I get too much into detail, I'm just waiting for the first people to roll in. Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do. The music is getting a lot louder now. I hope I'm still pretty audible. Maybe I'm just gonna... -2 decibel. Just to keep myself audible enough. Okay. The music should stay in the background. I'm just thinking the next step for this thumbnail. So, as some of you probably might guess, the next video is gonna be about Diablo. Okay. Okay. Before I add shadow, I'm just thinking about adding the last few details to this. To make everything right. Should I? There's already a lot of detail in the thorns of her face. Beard missing feels off? Yes, yes. It was a mistake, mainly. I don't feel like the same person. It's very weird looking at my small webcam. I get if I look very weird today, I hope the beard regrows very quickly. It was a mistake that I did in my youth. In my youth, I mean Friday. I hope you can forgive me for being so naked today. Hopefully YouTube isn't doing any... I mean... Have you seen that YouTube changed its terms of service to allow more non-sexual nudity? I think this falls under that, doesn't it? This is still non-sexual nudity. It was actually kind of funny because I didn't tell my girlfriend about it. Just before I visited her on Friday, I wrote her a message saying, "Babe, I made a very big and devastating mistake. You're gonna see what I mean when I come to you. I just hope that that you're still able to love me. that you're still able to love me once you see me." I completely scared her, especially because I didn't tell her what's wrong. Then when she saw me, she opened the door on me, saw my face, started to laugh and closed it again. I think she pretty much told me what she thinks about me not having a beard. Hello, poetologists. Yes, I became a lot younger. I hate it. I hate how I look. I just wanted to make the beard short and I made a very big mistake. I think they meant like breastfeeding high art stuff. Ah, yeah. I know that they meant like that. But apparently it's gonna be about about like every non-sexual nudity in general, that it just like gets destigmatized, which I find really good. And it's probably gonna make YouTube a lot of fucking money, let's be honest. The lewd ASM artist channels are gonna thrive now. I see the video title was a good idea. I'm getting the people. The beard is missing. I hope it's regrowing soon. I hate it myself. I hate how I look right now. I should probably just... Oh no, not so big! I probably should just like turn off the the camera now, in general. Now let's keep it like this. You think YouTube is gonna enforce this evenly? Nope, never. Never, it's YouTube. Really, I feel like YouTube mobile app keyboard is more unstable on newer version. I wouldn't be surprised. It's pretty much standard by now. But guys, what do you say to the current state? This is what I already finished for the thumbnail a few days ago. The video is gonna be about Diablo 4, if you couldn't notice. I started... It's currently in full production. I finished the script this week. I finished... zoom in on just the chin. I can do that. I can... Is that to your liking? Do you like the stream now? How do I look? How is the stream now? I hope it's good. So what I wanted to say is, the next video is gonna be about Diablo 4. The video is 1 hour and 5 minutes currently. It's a very long video. It's about the entire story of the game with the seasonal content about Season 1 and Season 2. It's in full production. I'm currently in the stage where I'm just putting in the gameplay. Once I did that, I can make the animations for it and the artwork. It should probably be done in like 1 or 2 weeks, I hope. It's still gonna be a lot. I just wanted to like finish the thumbnail. I already started it like you saw. Or like you can't see right now, but like you saw previously. And once I just wanted to like finish it preemptively because I like doing it. It's heartbreaking how you've after-shaved, you have more beard than me. I have very good hairy genes, I can say that. Oh, the Necromancer champion, yeah, I know about it. Mordekaiser was it, right? The giant knight thing, but he can't summon himself. I think he can't summon in-game. The thing is... I can show you, this is the second video in a series I started with retrospectives. This was the first one, and I want to keep every thumbnail in... Oh, Yorick! Yeah, okay, yeah, I mixed them up. I want to keep all of the thumbnails in like the similar style with like the reds, the big text, the artwork on the side from the front of our like main character in the game. For example, this was in Martyr, this is like one of the main guys, I forgot his name. And I want to do the same for like all of the other videos in that series. So I'm currently just like working on the front view of Lilith. Oh, they reworked Mordekaiser so he can't do it anymore. Ah, that is shit. He sends you to Brazil instead. Okay, now I have to look in. At some point I have to look into League of Legends. I have all the games that I want to feature in the next video. I'm currently like... I captured footage for all of them. I just want to like play a little bit more of them while I'm working on the Diablo videos so that I can actually get more of a gist of every game. As someone with ultra dark hair color, I wish to have smooth face. No matter how much shave, something is always visible. Yeah. I think that's similar for me. You can always see it. I think you actually just have to fucking wax yourself if you want to have nothing left. Also, I had a new one, Viego. I've seen a few of it like reveal trailers for the newer champions because I generally think they look cool. Like the one vampire girl where everyone was just like focusing on her feet. Or like the wolf that is like a cursed saw, which looked really cool. I saw that I don't know if there's a new hero. I got a TikTok today of apparently a character in the game having 10 spells that he can like choose with his QWER, and he can like press QQ, QW, or QE for different versions of each spell. So like he has 3 spells of each attack, which looked really cool, but also very confusing. She spin. You honor League of Legends death. He possesses the corpse of people. Oh, that is cool. He possesses the corpse of people he kills. I think luckily my cousin is a very big LoL buff, so at some point I'm just gonna ask him to give me a rundown of every necromancer hero or champion in the game. Okay, I just want to like blend in a few of the details on my head to make them mesh in a little bit better. I don't know about LoL, always seemed like a nerd thing to me. I mean, yeah. The thing is, I got into it thanks to the show. Like, and my cousin, he told me a lot about the story, about his theories for the second season of Arcane and everything. Never really liked the game though. Tried it out a few times, it isn't, like, I'm not really that big of a MOBA player. It's just too slow, too stressful, I'm not good at it. I don't like the gameplay style. But I think it should be fun for like check out the different characters and see how good they are. It's cool that there are multiple ones, I always like that. If I wanted to experience radiation, I'd simply go into Chernobyl. Yep. That's basically how it is. They're adding a new game mode called Arena. How's that? Oh, 2v2v2. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay, that sounds interesting. I do have a level 100 Worgen Priest for the Alliance. Huh. Like, WoW. Do you mean like World of Warcraft? I remember I'm also not really that deep into League of Legends, like World of Warcraft. But I have a friend as well. That is very big into the game. And she always, because she's like Horde, and she always was very mad about them making Worgen the Alliance. Because she feels like they fit way better into the Horde than they ever did into the Alliance. That's like the extent of how I know the character. Or like the game. Yeah. Is that better or worse? I think it's a little bit better. I feel like LoL can get boring really fast. I keep seeing on only one map whenever I see gameplay of it. I mean, there is only one map as far as I know. Like, the game modes have different maps, but basically every game mode has a single map. I tried getting into it, but I like immediately a massive shop menu and levels and CCs and CDT and CDS. It's too complicated. I mean, the thing is, yeah. My cousin also said to me, the main reason he wouldn't want me to play the game is because he just does not want to take like months, like weeks, if not months, to explain the game to me. And that really just like would like to play the game himself. It's not worth him for him. What I also found interesting from the last stream I did, from Godonia, this one game that allows you to have necromancer skills, where we found out that it's using like AI voice acting and AI art. Apparently, I don't know if it's using like unlicensed music, because for some reason the livestream got completely copyright striked, or like not a strike, but like copyright claimed because of the music. So I had to like mute certain parts in the video. So I'm thinking that they maybe don't have the rights for the music that they use. Which isn't gonna be good for the mention in the Necromancer video, the next one. Also, it was kind of scary in the first second. My advice for getting into League, don't play ranked. Oh yeah. I mean, isn't that the case for like most older games with like a more hardened player base? I try to play ranked because it feels like I have more progression in there than like the normal modes. But it's so fucking sweaty. I also stopped in Overwatch because it is just not fun. I would like to have a gold weapon at some point, but come on, this is so unfun. I played PoE, but the skill tree didn't bother me. How? How did it not bother you? It was literally the reason why I didn't play it for months. I got into it after a while because I just got myself a guide for my class, what I want to play. But I didn't follow and instantly regretted. I think this is getting somewhere. Well, TF2 is old enough to drink, and it's super chill, it's not about them being old. That is true. How is the TF2 community in general? I tried playing that game when it like was still pretty new and I really did not get into it. Haha. Your pasta's done. Good appetite. Hope it tastes good. How do you say this in English? Like, you have a nice dinner or something? Yeah. How come auto games are sometimes more fun than some recent games? Because they are more tested most of the time. If they are like still updated, most of them have a privilege of sometimes decades-long updates that allow them to be very good in a lot of ways. You wanna know what's the best part about the PoE skill tree? It changes every 2 months. What? Like, I know that they like add stuff with updates, but is it literally just like completely changing? I only played one season, I think last year. So I'm not really that into it. I can just tell you that the skill tree was one of the reasons why I stopped playing after I beat the story. I really did not get into maps because I tried and I just like got one shot a million times, and the only help I got online was, yeah, you have to waste like 20 hours to like get a better build. Oh, Half-Life 1 got an update. Oh yeah, it's free for a while. I saw that. That is pretty cool. Wait, it changes the entire thing. What? No way. It gives you a full point refund to respec your character. How do they do that? The skill tree is so complex. Isn't that like way too much work every fucking 2 months? That sounds like a pure torture for the developers. Okay. Yeah. Deep Rock Galactic is fun times as well. I mean, yeah, Deep Rock Galactic is a very fun game. I love playing that. I get bored of it very quickly, but after like a month or two, it's really fun. But games like that, I'm mostly just playing stuff like mostly I'm just playing stuff like what is it called again? Darktide currently, or like Vermintide for the next video as well, with a new Necromancer class. Hello Lantern, you actually made it! I'm glad. I hope the stream is actually also working alright this time. Maybe I just had like bad luck with my internet, or like YouTube in general, last week. Ah, that was a very short visit today. But it was nice that you managed to be here. Hopefully a little bit longer next time. Yeah. What I also tried to do this week was getting back into VR games. Because I have Oculus Quest 2. I have it. I haven't used it in like over half a year, I think. I still have like stuff like Moss on it, or like the Resident Evil 4 version that they did for VR, exclusively for like the Quest. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. Only problem currently being that my right controller broke. I don't know why. I had to buy a new one. The prices were pretty shocking. Because if you like looked at it, the prices is like you have to pay $90 for a single controller, and you obviously need. Oh, luckily only my right one didn't work. So hopefully I can actually like play it again end of the week, end of the coming week. So about that making our Necromancer game idea, do you have a Discord or something? I'm still working on it. I'm currently really slow. I'm trying to work on multiple things. Like I can show that. I'm still working on the emotes, or like on the emotes and like the banners you get for like subscribing, or like being a YouTube member. I still have to shade them. They're like done color-wise, but I have to still shade them. And I started to rework this one to make it look more unique. I think it looks a lot better already. I just have to like do a lot more for them. Didn't have that much time currently, because obviously I'm working a lot on the current video. But I am going to try to like finish these emblems, finish like 2 or 3 more emotes. Once that is done, I'm gonna set up the membership, and with the membership I'm gonna set up a Discord with like free to join, and like a separation between free and like membership channels and stuff like that. I just need more time to like figure out how everything works, especially because I also have to figure out a way, figure out a private server structure where I can upload all my streaming videos, so that I can more easily send them to my editor. Or like, I don't have an editor for my main videos. I'm doing all of them 100% myself. But I have a buddy who said that he would like to make streaming highlight videos for me. Of like stuff like the art streams, like the games that I'm not gonna make videos about. Like Armored Core, for example. And it's currently just like a lot of things at once that I'm just trying to figure out. So don't worry, I'm gonna work on the Discord at some point. If everything works out according to plan, all of it is gonna be set up before the next video goes live, so in the next 2 weeks. So just give me a little bit more time. I'm gonna set up a channel for the gaming, for like the game ideas. The thing is, I'm unsure if I want to make it like a public channel or if I would make it a channel for members only. So that is my... I don't want to like go like, yeah, you have to pay me money to like start the idea thing, but I also don't want everyone to just be able to like throw everything into these channels. That is my problem currently. I'm just like trying to figure it out. How I want to set everything up. I also don't want to like have favoritism or anything with certain people, just having like free access for stuff that is normal, like that is normally like stuff we have to pay for. That's currently like trying to figure out a lot. Yeah, classic German over engineering everything. I would have just clicked create server and called it a day. Yeah, that's the thing. I want to offer something cool and not like just have like something the most basic shit ever. It's probably gonna end that way, that it's like a very basic server once it goes live with the memberships, and then I'm just gonna work and flesh it out more and more afterwards. This is yeah, this is already a little bit cooler, more dynamic. I think the next thing we have to do is... no shit, no. Clipping mask, yes. I think we can do the shading now. Let's just multiply. Ah, this is not the right red tone that I want. Oh, this is the right one. Shit, my bad. Yeah, this is the right tone that I wanted. I'm just gonna block out the areas that I want to have shaded. Yeah, that's the thing. I want to have like one server with like public general discussions channels, and then like membership channels that would be for like other shit. I don't know yet. Have to look how other people are doing it. But for example, one thing I want to do is, for example, have certain things where we can, for example, play different games together in like a private channel. I think that would be cool. Like, other people have member-only live streams on YouTube. I would have member-only like play-togethers on Discord itself. I think that would be cool. Oh yeah, she's very angry, obviously. It's Lilith. The shading is a little bit too harsh right now, though. Just gonna make it, yeah, a little bit lighter on multiple layers, probably. Gonna block out a big part of the horns. It's gonna be interesting as well to see like how much people would be interested in like joining a Discord or something. I have literally no idea how big it could get. I'm expecting like maximum of like 10 people or something. I also have no like clue how good the Diablo video could do. Because the only videos that actually like work well on my channel right now are the Necromancer ones. For example, the last Necromancer video has like 100,000 views. The Necromancer video before that has 400,000. The last retrospective had what, 3,000 views. I'm hoping that this one is gonna work better. Just have to like see once it releases. Maybe it's a shame. I don't want to make her look that baggy. To like make it a little bit less, more sunken in. Yeah, I think this looks a little bit better. Yeah, it's okay, I think. Maybe middle brush is better. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, you're back already? Did you already eat your pasta, or are you eating while watching? Like the true experience of a YouTube video. Thank you for thinking that it looks cool. I'm still very much of a trust the process situation right now. Trying to like work out how I want to like make a thumbnail look and feel. Shit. I am the master of consumption. That was quick then. Somebody was hungry. I'm gonna eat after the stream is done. My entire day today was nothing but just eating and working on videos. See you then, Way. Have a good time. I hope you have a good 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna like make some food after the stream, probably like a lasagna or something. Still have something in the freezer. Yeah. To make the horns look a little bit more rigid. Do you guys think that I managed to like catch the look of Lilith? Because I don't know, I don't really think it looks like her. Like that's my biggest struggle right now, that I don't really think it looks like Lilith. I'm hoping that the like shading is gonna help it. But currently I'm kinda worried. Okay, yeah, shit. It's also so funny because the soundtrack in the background is from Diablo 4. I never really listened to it. I didn't know the soundtrack is actually like this good. Generally, like really soothing and nice. And also with like the orchestral bits, it's amazing. Probably should brought that up in the video itself. Yeah, the thing is, I think it looks very square because of like the coloring. At least that's my because you can look that's the reference that I used. This is the reference picture I used for Lilith. And I think she has a very square face. If you look at this, I think she has a very, very square face. Maybe it's the the angle on mine on the picture that I used. But I generally think that she has a very, like, square-looking face. Yeah. I think the shading is already helping, though. If you like to make her look like more three-dimensional. Maybe it's just like... Yeah, if it's the angle, then it's my fault. I don't know, it's not really that big of a deal, I think. I think everyone that sees these horns is gonna notice that it's gonna be her. At least I hope so. Okay. Just looked up on images, yeah. I mean, then you probably have like a better idea of how she's supposed to look than I. Hello, hell, what the hell happened to you? Didn't you read the title? Didn't you read what I wrote in the title of the stream? Tragically unrepresentative of your avatar. That's the thing, that's the thing. The reason, if you see an older video of mine and a newer video of mine, you can actually see that he has less beard than before. Which is because at some point, I shaved my sides, so I only had like a goatee and like the upper lip part of a beard. But I just like let it grow out again, and now I wanted to cut it down again and just like cut down everything. Don't worry, this look won't stay. My beard is gonna grow again. I do not like how I look right now, not in the slightest. He's cursed now. Yes, I genuinely hate how I look. What's with the music? Hello? Yes, please continue. Anyone here in the chat has played Diablo 4? Something about their horns makes me think of fractals. What is fractals? Oh, and yeah, I know about Skull the Hero Slayer. I actually played that. Didn't know there's necromancer stuff, but it is on my list, but not for the next video. The next video is probably going to be around like 8 or 9 games. But yeah, has anyone played Diablo 4 yet? Is playing Season 2 currently. Just to spoil the video a little bit, I maybe have gotten really hard into... Last year I played was 2, oh god damn. But maybe have gotten really hard into Season 2. I really like it. You place a skeleton and there's a class called Gravedigger that summons ghosts. Oh, that is cool. It's like I know the game, I just didn't know there's like a necromancer type class. Okay, let's make a new layer. Let's make... Fractals are mathing. Ah, you mean... The thing is, do you want to know only know the German word for it, which is like Mandelbrot? I think that's what you mean, right? Let me... So you mean like this stuff, right? I know this under Mandelbrot. Ah yeah, Mandelbrot and die Fraktale, yeah, okay. Like the guy that like discovered the formula or something was called Mandelbrot. I've been playing Diablo 4 a little bit lately. Oh nice! Which level are you currently? I'm almost level 80 at this point. I really like the new season. I just love just sitting in the Blood Harvest for like 2 hours straight and just killing everything. As a Green Scorpion made a list of top 10 video game necromancers. Oh, is that a new guy? Another guy that made a list on that. Do I have a competition now or something? Just, yeah. A little bit deeper. I think this actually looks really cool. Yeah, Mandelbrot was the guy that made it up, like I said. So like you learn the formula in school, it's just like you learn it under his name. 45 as a necromancer, of course. Nice. Like the entire video is also gonna be about me playing as a necromancer. I played the other classes as well. I just 99% only played necromancer, so I'm just gonna talk about the necromancer in the video. Who's a green scorpion, by the way? Now you made me interested. Did the list like feature the same games I feature, or are they like completely different games? No, I have to look again. Goddammit. The green scorpion. That's quite a bit bigger YouTuber. Oh, it's a Fire Emblem YouTuber. Interesting. When did he make it? Is it like a newer video or like an older video, the Necromancer one? The way the horns are so irregularly rigged makes me think of bone cancer. Oh, it was like a year ago, okay. Okay, I thought it was like a new video he made. Is that a bad thing with the horns? Because I didn't want to like make the entire I can show this I didn't want to like draw this pattern. So I just made it like cross-hatching to like give us like the illusion of complexity without having to draw everything. Look up top 10 video game Necromancer Green Scorpion. Maybe I can find it. Just give me a second. Green Scorpion top 10 Necromancers. I've seen that one. It's yeah. I actually saw that 2 years ago. Cool. Okay. Do you think like the red is too deep at this point? I think the white outline is helping a lot to like separate her from the background. By the way, I probably should... She's a demon, they are supposed to be a bit unsettling, yeah. Good point. Okay, one thing that I could add next. I think the shading is definitely helping her to like look better. I really like how she's turning out right now. Just gonna add a little bit more shading under her chin. Yeah. A little bit too much. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make another layer with a different color this time. I still need her eyes to have more shade. I think I'm just gonna make it like a light blue tone, see how it looks, like it's a contrast. Like stick out better. Because if you look at Lilith herself, she has like very dark eyes and like veins coming out of the eyes constantly. Like very thick veins. And I want to like show that in my art as well. Like this maybe. Yeah, I think this works. I'm probably gonna change the color with the color changer later. It is too different though. I think the blue is sticking out too much. Yeah. Yeah. Prepare for the death of a billion. What do you mean by that? Should I be scared? Was it a reference to something that I'm just getting right now? I think this actually looks quite good. Gives her the detail that I thought she missed before. Let me just go into like the color for a second there. Yeah, make it a bit darker maybe. Ooh. Was it before? We'll make it like this maybe. There we go from... Yeah, I think this fits better. I think this fits a lot better if you look at it. Like before and after, yeah. Then another layer. This is a very layerful painting. Haven't played Legends of Runeterra because there's a whole faction dedicated to necromancy. I played that and I did not know that. What? Runeterra has necromancy? I don't even remember the type of deck I played, but it definitely was not necromancy. Let's make that a lot darker. The shade around her eyes should be very dark. I haven't played Runeterra ever since it released though. I played it for a few months. Then all of my friends stopped playing, so I had nobody to play it with again. Because it, my problem with card games a lot of the time is I don't like to play online. Because 99% of the time you're just playing against people that are like a billion times better than you, and I just don't enjoy that. So after they stopped, I just stopped myself. Yeah, this definitely is helping with a Lilith look. Oh, that's more instant death spells and killing your own units. Huh. Okay. Now thinking about it, maybe that was one of the reasons why I loved my Red Eye Dragon deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the deck is built around you summoning monsters from your deck and from your like graveyard. I had a lot of, when I think about it, I had a lot of decks that worked by just by summoning your monsters from the graveyard. I have to go, sorry, but I'm looking forward to the Diablo video. Hope the rest of the days goes well for everyone. See you next time, Tank. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry that you can't watch a stream of a random nobody like me. I'm just gonna be excited when I see you next time. Have a good time. Okay, yeah. I think it's time for the deeper shading. Just gonna take the shading color again and ah shit, forgot to activate the multiplayer. Yeah, just to give like a face, very deep crevices. This should be very dark. We counting CCGs and TCGs into Necromancer games? If so, then Shadowverse has a full class dedicated to Graveyard and Void shenanigans. I mean, why the fuck not? At some point we can definitely also include card games. I mean, most card games have digital variants at this point. So why the hell not? I think it would be hilarious, actually, to just like Necromancer games. Here's, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! On Steam. Or like Magic the Gathering. Only problem would be to like actually get the decks in the game, and I know that most of them like work with you having to pay for booster packs, so oh my god. If you guys want me to do that, I need the expense to like the expendable income to do this, so maybe it could be like a membership goal. When I get enough memberships, like, I'm gonna do it. Just to like have the money to spend on these games. She's looking very dark at this point, god damn. Maybe it's a little bit too drastic, maybe this is better. Yeah, I think this is nicer. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I think that I just have to like get the thing up again. I want to compare it to how the previous one looked, because I obviously want to like have them be all like very similar. If you just like compare this, I would definitely say this is already a very deeper shading, a lot like more complex than this. I don't want to like make it too complex, so I'm not gonna go that much further, just with like more detail with the horns maybe. What you still need is highlights, so that's also gonna be cool. Hello, Yethorn. Hope you have a good evening. I think you were in a similar time zone to me. Okay. It looks cool as hell, but sometimes too much detail going into a thumbnail. Yeah. The thing is, I want to have it very like contrast rich. If you like look at the previous one, everything should be like very distinguishable with like big outlines. I want them to have a lot of detail, obviously, but I don't want to have the shading with too much detail. I want it to have very strong contrasts. And I think it currently is working out, so I'm just gonna like add a little bit more shading to the horns, and then I'm gonna do the highlights, which are, like you were able to see with the other one, not very deep, just like white lines and a little bit of like gradient. Minecraft Dungeons is Diablo, except Minecraft and not sucky. Also, instead of mana for your artifacts, you use the souls of the damned. Also, if you want to do a summoning, you can do summons stupid amount. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I played the game when it released as well, so I don't have any of the updates or anything with like the new content. But I liked when I played it at launch. It was like a cool experience. I know that they added a lot to it, though. I think I can stop with her face. Why am I still drawing stuff on her face? She's already way too detailed. I just... One thing that's probably a good idea, give me a second. I think you can do that somehow. I just have to find out again how you can do this. Reference. Here it is. Oh shit, that's my face. Let's just do this picture. I can maybe do it in the set a little bit smaller. Because if you have it like very small on the side, we have like a thumbnail view of it, how it's gonna look as a thumbnail and like a similar size as you are going to see it. Let me just like make it the entire thing. Okay. So if you're able to tell everything apart in the small reference pic, you're going to be able to tell everything apart in the final artwork. They added a roguelike mode to Minecraft Dungeons. I think I have to try that game out again. God damn it. I love the trend of more and more AAA games, like finding out that roguelike games are cool. I really hated roguelike games a few years ago, but I really got into them. Like, really got into them. I love it when games have that. I think it adds a lot of like replay value at this point, especially if it's like just like a side mode. That is one of the reasons why actually I'm really excited about The Last of Us Remaster, because it has a roguelite mode. It has the potential to be really cool in that game. Indie roguelikes are still king though, that is true. The thing is, the day there's gonna be like a fully AAA third-person roguelite that isn't a shooter is gonna be my day. I like Returnal. I don't like it as a shooter. I want a roguelite game that is based on melee combat. If there's gonna be like a good action game with like hack and slash combat that delivers me a cool third-person action game, like imagine Bayonetta or Devil May Cry had a roguelite mode. With like the different weapons being like stuff you can unlock in a run to make you stronger, with cool buffs that like make you shoot fire or something. That would be fucking amazing. Wizard of Legend is cool. Never beat it, but I played it a bit. It is one of the multitude of roguelites that I still have to like play at some point. Okay. Yeah. What do you say about the horns? I think I just want to like add a little bit more to like this area, and then I'm done. They still look kind of... I mean, it's just all like very like just hinted at detail, not really that deep of detail. So like save myself a lot of time and also not like have to draw it. I think this is enough. Let me just like shade it in a bit. I think this actually just works like this. I think, for example, I can tell every like thing very easily apart in the small window. What do you guys say? Do you think this is still good? So I'm just gonna start with next step now. I'm gonna group everything up. All of the things are gonna go in one single layer. I duplicate it. Okay, this one can be minimized. And reduce it to one painting. So this is one layer now. The entire thing is one big layer, and I'm gonna do that so that I can put it over here. Yeah. So that I can put it over here. Because now we can make it to a very similar thumbnail to the previous one. With like the character being like partially cut off. With me having a lot of space for the text, so that his face is still perfectly visible. One thing that I'm gonna do now for a second there is I'm gonna go into the internet, so I'm just gonna... You're gonna see my... Back up for a second. Don't worry, for some reason all my Steam icons don't load today. Just I'm gonna go to the internet, Diablo 4. Because we need one thing still, promo art. One thing that I do for the background is like have a promotional artwork in the background. That they released previously. Yeah, this with a necromancer looks cool. How big is it? Oh, that's too small. I want it to be pixelated, obviously. Also nothing too dark, please. Why is all of these pictures so small? He looks so edgy. You mean the Dark Knight? That's the best class in Final Fantasy. Next to the Reaper, of course. Oh god, I only like the edgy classes in that game, don't I? Okay. Is there no good image? I want to use like one of the necromancer artworks, but none of them are really good. Like, I'm just gonna use this one. Okay, save it. Back into this. Hey, here we are again. So that you know what I'm gonna do is go in here, make a new layer. Go to, oh shit, I'm gonna close that again. I don't want to show you guys my entire like my iPad is linked to my phone, so I'm not gonna show you my entire photo library. That is private. Honkai? No. What are you talking about? There is no Honkai on my... No. I'm not playing Honkai. I would never play that. Is that the similar color tone I used? Okay, now we have the background for the thumbnail. Is that similar from color? Yeah. You would stay. Oh, hello, Lantern. You're gonna stay for like an hour and 30 minutes? Oh no, he's a weep. Have you not noticed that from my art? Have you not noticed from my art that I'm a weeb? This is literally the channel mascot. This is the channel mascot, and you're asking me if I'm a weeb? Can you double click the anime girl on your desktop? I'm curious what, to see what opens. What do you mean? Do you mean this one? I hope you don't mean this one. Oh, you can't even see it. Good, good. I maybe... Would you be very mad if I told you that I don't only play the game and that I actually spent money on it to get a specific character that I wanted? I like Sailor a lot. Haven't played in a while though. I think I haven't started the game, or like I have started a few times, but I haven't really actively played it ever since Tears of the Kingdom came out. So I have been very non-active for quite a few days. That's also, what text did I use here again? For like, the blend is, come on. It was Futura. Okay, that's all I needed. Well, I guess we can expect a Honkai Star Rail sponsorship eventually. Would be cool, I think. I mean, I think probably with most sponsorships, I would probably ask on the future Discord if people would be okay with me being sponsored by certain companies. One of them is probably MiHoYo, or HoYoverse, how they call it now. That looks more like PoE concept art than weep art, so I genuinely had no idea. I mean, that is a nice compliment of you, actually. Like, that would be a dream of mine, to, like, at some point work on stuff like PoE. Because... that would be generally amazing, to be honest. But to say that, we're already talking about HoYoverse games. I tried all of them, like, I played Honkai... The other one, how was it called again? Honkai Impact, I think. That was funny. Got pretty annoying pretty fast though, because it is just a MOBA game with a cool combat system. Genshin was fun for a while, but I stopped playing. That's my biggest problem with the games. I stopped playing and never return, and when I return, I'm so out of it that I have no fucking idea what I have to do. The thing with HoYoverse is that is my biggest problem actually. Like, all of the games that we currently have look very similar. Star Rail, Genshin, and even like Honkai Impact, they all look very, very similar. That is my biggest problem myself, especially because like all of the male characters look awful. Which is a big reason why I'm very excited for Zenless Zone Zero, because it doesn't only look like it has the best combat system of all of their games, it genuinely looks like a fucking amazing title with an actually different art style. Not that different, but different enough that you can actually tell the difference between it and the other Honkai games. It looks really cool. Like, I genuinely just love how the gameplay looks. The characters are so amazing. It's like the only HoYoverse game that exists. Genshin, Honkai Impact, and also Honkai Star Rail have no good-looking male characters. They are females with male voice actors, and you cannot tell me otherwise. I hate how most of the men look in that game. It's literally just same face with slightly different haircuts, and all of them have like the same haircut, basically. They look identical, except for hair color and like sometimes length. I thought HoYo was its own game. I didn't know they were the same company. Yeah, it's the same company. I think I opened a can of worms here. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I am excited for Zenless Zone Zero just because it has actually good male character designs. But like I said, I'm not really that deep into their games most of the time. I try to be because I like how they play. Then I play them and just stop after a week. Sadly. Give me the keyboard. Give me the keyboard. Okay, then no keyboard for me. Hello. Yes, please. Thank you. Genshin does extremely well, very well. They have no idea how to make buff dudes. That is true. They have no idea, none of the Genshin dudes look good. Like, seriously, I really do not like how they look. They all have like a very lanky body type. And the strongest one looks exactly, have the exact same build as the weaker ones. Like, it's so stupid. Name one game in your next Necromancer video. Shadow of War. What is Ekimen? Genshin does Ekimen very well. Is it supposed to be like extremely well, or is that a pretty man? Ah, yeah. They have very like these pretty waifu who's husbando guys, and that's the thing. If you look at like Zensus on Zero, the guys that were shown for that game actually like they have buff dudes, they have a fucking furry, they have lanky dudes. They look very good, very different. I love it. Genshin devs need to just hang up a poster of Final Fantasy 16 Minotaur in the developer room. Exactly. Every game needs a dad bod character. That's the reason why Overwatch is so good. It has good looking men and women with different body types. I'm thinking about text right now that I want to have for the thumbnail. I'm just gonna make some placeholder text right now. The worst Diablo game. Oh wait, obviously it has to be caps. The worst, yes, worded, worst Diablo game ever. Let me edit that. I would love if I would be able to see the text while editing. Ah, okay, I can still kind of see it. Ah, fuck off. Better. Make it please, make it like that. Futura. Resident Immortal? No, not even in the slightest. This is just like placeholder text until I have like I wanna just to like have text there now, so that I can like change it later. Was it like leave me alone? This is so. Making text on Premiere is like horror sometimes. Yeah, I think this is the condensed font, right? Yes, this is the condensed font. The worst Diablo game ever. Let's just make it a little bit bigger. Like this. I just want to like have something around for now. No, that's not worse than Immortal. There's no way. It is not worse than Immortal. Not even in the slightest. I'm gonna talk about it in the video. I have a lot of good things to say about it, a lot of bad things to say about it, and that I'm very hopeful for the future. It has the potential to be the best ARPG ever. It just doesn't currently. Obviously, I need like clickbait as well. I will probably just, like I said, I'm gonna change the text later. I don't have an idea how I want to call the video as well yet, so I just want to have text there for like visual. Okay, I'm gonna make a clipping mask. I need white. No, not like this. Just like a slight lighting. The most disappointing. Let's see how that would look. Can I please change the text? most. I'm just going back here. Disappointing. And here we have a problem. I think it's too big. As clickbait, it's alright, but it still compares favorably to Diablo. Crack would be cheaper a model. Do you see what I mean, though? I think the most disappointing is too big. What do you mean they decrease the font? Do you mean like that? You could make it like this. Do you think this is good? I'm not a graphic designer. I live and die by programmer menus. So that's a good that's a good way to see it. I think we're just gonna leave the text like this for now. Let's just do the let's raster this. I'm gonna show you how I'm making my shading because I don't think there is like a possibility to like actually shade in this program. I'm just gonna do it like this. Yep. And duplicate and yep. That way we have a shading behind the text that you don't see in the slightest. Amazing. Okay. I think this works. I'm just gonna change one thing about the text, and that's gonna be obviously because this has to be like that. We go in like this and this because you obviously have to highlight certain words, right? The most disappointing. It's something like these where I wish I really had headphones. Why though? Do you have like problems listening to me? Let's do like this. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate her. Do the same process with like blackening her. Like turn it to a black layer. Gonna Gaussian blur again. To like separate her more easily from the background. Yeah. Because I'm waiting in a barber shop and there's... Oh, yeah, okay. You're in the barber shop. Oh, god damn it. Recruit him into the cult. Yeah, we should all just watch my stream and complain about my drawings. Yeah, listening to your phone speakers in public is very... I wouldn't want to do that myself. But what do you say, guys? I think it's coming together quite nicely. At least I think so. With a cool necromancer in the background, Lilith in the foreground. She still needs her, like, lighting. But I think for now it's coming together. Okay, I'm just gonna start the lighting now. Now a clipping mask. The lighting is gonna be super simple. You're going to see that right now. Make it very light. That's too thick still. Yeah. Did the music stop again because too many songs played through without me editing anything? YouTube, why do you do this? Yes, continue the songs, please. I'm gonna play this for a reason. You see, I only shaded her horn right now, but I think it's already working pretty well. Yeah. If only this place is sports themed. Every TV has American football or are sports themed. Oh, god damn it. We need more gaming barber shops, right? However, I have a method. I make the speaker super quiet and hold the phone up to my head. Like I'm taking a call. I mean, that's cute of you, to be honest, that you like it actually makes me super happy. Like, what the hell? You like watching my stream so much that you like are listening to it in public. That is super cute. Like, I generally cannot comprehend why anyone would do it, to be I don't see... Like, this is not an insult against you, this is like an insult against me, if anything. I just, like, don't think I'm interesting enough to, like, warrant doing that. So it makes me super happy that there are actually people that do this. I think the lighting is also pretty noticeable in the small version as well, so it helps distinguish yourself. We need to ghoul. What do you mean, like we have to like recruit people by ghouling at them or something? Wanna know also a funny thing for the next video? I have to draw Asmongold in my art style because I'm mentioning him at some point. So you're gonna see like a doodle version, like I draw my avatar myself, but it's gonna be Asmongold. I hope you're ready for that. I think he's turning out pretty alright, to be honest. Ghoul. Streamer, don't self-deprecate. We are here because we like your stuff. Ah. I mean, I'm so happy, actually. I never would have expected to, like, also grow that fast. Because I think I actually grew quite fast for what I'm doing. So this actually just makes me really happy to see people genuinely like my stuff so much that they are just here watching me draw shit. I mean, some streams obviously work better than others. Some streams have more viewers, some streams have less. But I'd say, for what I'm doing currently, it works out pretty well. I just hope that my, like, viewers aren't, like, annoyed by having their feed flooded by a few streams every week. But currently nobody complained, so I'm good. I hope. Asmongold Ghoul wouldn't even be out of theme. Asmund Ghoul reacts. If you knew the context of where I have to add Asmongold, you would laugh probably. He's gonna appear. I have a joke in the video because he reacts to basically everything that talks about Diablo currently, or like when I like wrote the video like a few weeks ago. He like reacted to basically everything. Every big Diablo video, every video that's talking about mentioning him as well, he reacts to. So I thought, why not just like make fun about that? Because there's a part in the video where I talk about like the fun stuff being over, and just like if there are any possibly balding streamers reacting to this, you have to take over entertaining now. And I do that by drawing, like animating Asmongold in my art style, like he's dancing. So there's gonna be like a small Asmongold dancing in the video to like entertain while I talk about the shit that I do not like in the game. I think it has the potential to be really funny. Also, I don't get to hang out on the stream all the time. It's a special occasion. I'm getting on a flight in 4 hours, so I have to stay up. Oh shit, on a flight. Where are you going? There was a really funny video he reacted to that noticed that he accounts for over half of the Diablo 4 streamer views at one point. I'm not... Amazing. That's kind of telling, yeah. I mean, what I'm doing is like this one scene. Maybe I'm gonna use a little bit of footage of his reactions to like the live streams or anything. I'm probably gonna use the same footage that I used for the KFC sponsorship that I used in my original Diablo 4 beta video, where I used footage of him. Utah for Dragonsteel Con. Oh, that sounds cool. Is it like a fantasy convention? And guys, you know what it means. You know what it means when my video is out and I'm mentioning Asmongold. You have to do the thing. You have to do the thing and share my video in his subreddit so that he... Because as far as I know, he decides the videos he reacts to by the videos that he gets recommended on his subreddit. So if you want to do me a solid... I'm hoping that the video is gonna do well. It's gonna be my longest video with the most amount of work that I ever put into a video. With the most animations, especially because in a few days, on Wednesday I think, there is gonna be the release of the Procreate Dreams software, which allows for like easier animation on Procreate. So you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna use that for the future videos to make the animations better. The next video has like, I think, the most animations of all my videos I've ever done. So buckle up, guys. There was these real sharp dips from 60k viewers to like 6k viewers whenever he switched from streaming Diablo to reacting. God damn it, whoa. It is so sad. I really like the game. I think it is a bad streamer game though. The game doesn't really have that amount of content that you would want from to watch in a stream. It is literally just doing the same thing over and over currently, which is also like a big critique I have of the video, that the game doesn't have a lot of content. Like, you watch a Final Fantasy stream or like a WoW stream or anything for like different things that they do. You watch a Diablo stream to watch a guy do dungeon runs for 50 million years. It's not really like a watchable game. That's also why I don't think that Diablo is like, or like that viewer counts are that important for a game to be like successful or like show how, if it's dead or not. Because there just are games that are like easier to watch than others, and I think Diablo is one of them that is not watchable. It's a convention from Brandon Sanderson and others, but he is the main event. The prolific fantasy writer. Ah, okay. Basically invented the concept of hard versus soft magic. Ooh. Ooh, that is crazy. I think Joe Hurd really likes ghouls right now. I don't follow the guy. It honestly irks me how he can put the smallest of effort into half reacting to a video while he browses his phone and gives orders of magnitude more views. Yeah, that's the thing. He does a lot of reactions, and reactions are very controversial. I mind his reactions less than others because thanks to his size, he is generally helping channels. And he reacts in a way that is more ethical, I think. So like his reactions aren't like he just sits in the corner and does nothing. He adds a lot to them, especially if it's about something he cares about. For example, like Diablo or WoW, anything. So you have a lot of his reactions be like double, if not 3 times the length of the original video. Which is gonna be funny if he reacts to my video because it's over an hour. If I'm not counting on it, it's basically like dream talk for me to like, because I think it would help out my channel a bit. It's like promotion if somebody as massive as he would watch it. But yeah. You're mega underrated, so you know. That is nice. Everything is, yeah. Thank you. A lot of people are telling me that. I mean, my videos are very high effort, so it's always funny to see high effort videos from people with very low views. Because you don't really expect that. Which helps me out a lot. Because people are surprised and like the stuff I do. But it's really nice to actually hear people say that I'm underrated, because I don't really think of my stuff all that highly. Like, I think this is probably like depressive talk or something, where I'm just going like, yeah, I think my stuff is shit and I don't get why people would watch it. The thing is, I know that it is high effort and that people enjoy it, because I know that it can be good. I would be interested in talking with you guys after the Diablo video is out, because the style I'm doing is like very all over the place, so it's not that structured. I'm talking about different things just like when they come to mind. It would be interesting to like see if people were able to like keep up with everything, how they like the structure, if they have like constructive criticism, how I could change, because I think I still have a long way to go before I actually can say that what I'm doing is actually really good. So I think I'm gonna do a stream, like in the next art stream after the video releases. I'm gonna ask people how they thought of it and if they have anything that I could improve. Because like the main thing that I want to do on the channel is retrospective style videos. He wrote the Mistborn series, the Stormlight Archive series, and he finished the Wheel of Time series after the original author died. Oh shit. He just took over a series and nobody complained? That's crazy. D4 were graphic design devs, so they don't do mechanics, but they play like they have never played the game before. Yeah, that's the thing, because they don't. I can tell you now, a lot of people, obviously different people, there are people that play their own games, but a lot of people don't play their own games. And especially if you're like a graphic designer, you're like, you don't even have to like think about if you like a game or not, because you're not working on it. There's a thing I would say is that if you're a gameplay designer or like a mechanics designer, you should be someone that knows what's fun and is able to like distinguish fun from not fun. But for example, a lot of people, for example, the director for Tears of the Kingdom is not a gamer himself. As far as I remember correctly, the main people that worked on Tears of the Kingdom are not people that play a lot of video games. Which, like Tears of the Kingdom showed, can be actually positive, because they don't think like a gamer, so they can think outside of a box and actually come up with new ideas you haven't seen before. Because if you design a game, you have references. You have like, okay, this, we want to do it like this, we want to do it like that. If you don't have that, you can actually think outside of the box and have other people that know what the games are, like, evaluate it, which can be very helpful, like Tears of the Kingdom shows. Final Fantasy Dev was sandbagging a boss so he could get more impressive final move executions. Yeah, that's the thing. You know the guy, the gameplay director for Final Fantasy 16, he's the same guy that is the director of Dragon's Dogma and Devil May Cry, and you can tell that he plays these games. You can really tell that he plays these games, which is a good thing. I think the shading is also almost done. Yeah, if you look at it, this works. Another reason why you shouldn't self-deprecate. You also insult your more passionate fans when you insult yourself. You think so? Because you're thinking, why are you watching me like that? Are you stupid? That's not what I mean like that. What I want to say by that is that I'm grateful, that I actually am just grateful to have people that like what I'm doing. So before, when I said I don't get why you would watch me during your barber visit, is actually just like, what I wanted to say with that is not to like insult you. It is literally just me saying thank you that you like my stuff enough that you would do something like this. It is genuinely making me happy. From what I've seen of artists, you are quite at the top shelf. It's not just that you do good art, which you do, but you also draw really fast. Like, I've seen people draw stuff and they take way longer. That is actually a thing. I would say I can be very, very slow, but I'm trying to train myself on being fast, which comes from two things. First of all, I wanted to become a comic artist when I was younger. I think that explains itself why I try to be very fast. And also I try to get into game art. What I, for example, currently working in the company I work on, I sometimes also have to do like illustrations for like companies and stuff. The thing with that is you have to work very, very fast because it's like products and there are time like deadlines and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm forced to try to work very fast, which has like positives and negatives. But I'd say it helps me a lot. I still have a long way to go. I know that I'm a good artist, but there's still like, I would call myself good enough. I wouldn't say like a master or anything. I still have a way, way longer way to go for that. I can definitely compete, but for example, I don't think I'm at a level where I, for example, could start working at Blizzard. I think the people that work at Blizzard are a billion times better than I am at shading, compositing. I just have to get better at it. For example, if you look at the background, I don't know if I would be able to draw this. This looks fucking outstanding. Like they draw these skeletons and everything. And I just looking at that is shitting my pants. No, but at some point I hope that I'm able to manage this. That is a dream of mine. The series was given to him because he studied under the original guy. The general consensus of the book series notably improved after Brandon Sanderson took over. Oh, that is cool. It was the original guy's will that he finish it. That is so cool. That is so fucking cool. Oh my god. That reminds me of a little bit of the situation with Berserk, where the original author died and his best friend, who was also a manga artist, took over. Actually, would have to look how it's going, if like the story is continuing at this point, because I know that he said that he wanted to finish it. Because the sad thing is, the Berserk author died just slightly before the story would have finished, as far as I remember. So we'll have to look into that. You generally make me excited to look up the series of the guy. To maybe check them out as like audiobooks on the commute to work, for example. I think that would be cool. I'm making a comic so I get the thoughts of my work sucks and I need criticism, so I relate to your thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? the thing is with yourself, you always see the most problems with your art. There obviously are like, if I would show this to like a master, he would be able to like tell me, this is wrong, you could improve on that and stuff like that, which I also had a lot thanks to my art teachers. But you always will have the biggest problem with your art yourself because you see it the most. You see every second of it, you draw every second of it, so you also have the biggest problems with it. Now that I think about it, the one guy I've seen who also does good art real fast was also a professional working for a company. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you are not just like an online commissioner or something, you have to work with you have to work with timelines and deadlines that force you to become fast, which is helping you a lot to just learn how you can draw fast. That's a thing. If you look at, there are YouTubers on this platform that have worked in the games industry, and that's a thing that we're all telling you, is to set time limits for yourself. And to like try to like to make compromises to get to the end result faster. To not get stuck on the small details and actually just go, okay, I have 2 hours. This has to be done in 2 hours. Oh shit, this will take too long. Okay, I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to do it like this. It's gonna look just slightly worse, but it's gonna be drastically faster. It's really helpful to look to try out stuff like that, to try to improve. I mean, like, when I'm drawing on a live stream, obviously slower than I normally am, I would say. Because I'm obviously like reading the chat and talking. It's like a massive series. Look up The Wheel of Time. It's like 15 large novels or something. Though the Kid Born series is much smaller if you ever want to get into his stuff. It's really quite good. Nobody does magic systems quite as well as Brandon Sanderson. I'm gonna look into it, seriously. You really made me excited to look into it. Just wanted to say you really make me hot for it. That's not English, I think. I think this is basically done. There are just a few more things I would like to do. For example, I'm gonna duplicate this one, rasterize it. Maybe to like give it a light glow effect. Yeah. I don't know if this looks good or not. Maybe a bit stronger. Whee! Maybe like around like 50%. Yeah, that's okay. Mistborn, autocorrect as hell. I know the feeling. I think this works out pretty well. There's just gonna be like a few slight touches that I still want to add. For example, there should be another dark layer, I think. Yeah, like this maybe. Just for like the slight touches. To make the one side a little bit darker. And what I'm gonna do now as well is, there's a similar detail that I did for the other thumbnail, for example. If you look here, there's like the smoke in the front. And what I want to do here now is like do the blood petals that Lilith is leaving everywhere. Man, just looking at them side by side looks really cool. I can't wait to have like an entire series full of these videos to look back and to just have like... Because the thing is, why I'm doing this is... I mean, I talk about this every time, is that I want to have a consistency. That you see a new video of mine, and you see like, oh, this is one of his videos. This is why I do the retrospectives in this similar style. This is also why I have like this similar style for the live streams, so that it's easily noticeable. Same with Necromancer videos, with all of them having like the Necromancer girl on top of them, with like the same fonts and stuff like that, to just like keep it similar. Because I think that the recognizability is very helpful. Oh god, we're already almost 2 hours on Lilith. I have to be a little bit more quick so that we maybe can finish the other 2 minions before. I don't want to stream like for like 1.5 hours or so before I go to bed. But I think this is probably done by now. Yeah, let me just make a new layer and just make everything into one layer again. Group up and way. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do multiple layers. One layer in front of everything, so that let's first of all make very basic trick. White layer, that I have like easier time to see everything. Alloymancy is the magic system in Mistborn. It's the poster boy for hard magic systems. People consume, physically eat small amounts of different metals to do different things. That sounds fucking metal. Pun intended. I just came to say hello and I'm running away again. Aww. Hello, High Dwarf, even if it was very short. I love that, by the way. I love magic systems where like people have to people that are able to like summon from themselves and people that have to summon from something else. I think that's a really cool concept. Let me maybe just look up the blood petals from Lilith for reference first. Diablo 4 blood petals. Just so that I have a little bit more reference. There was a blood petal sorcerer armor set? Seriously? So the petals are literally just like rose petals and red. That shouldn't be too hard to draw. I'll stop gushing. We'll focus on your focus on your stuff. I don't want to distract from the actual topic. I mean, there's not an actual topic. The actual topic is just like stuff we talk about. So I don't mind. I thought it was interesting. Let's keep it like this and yep. Okay, so a bit there. New layer. And all sounds cool. Honestly, most people in the stream are probably the talking type of nerd. I still have to watch the movies at some point, or even read the books. Okay, we can keep it like this, then take a very dark red color. A very bright red, let's say like that. Okay, how does this look if I remove the white layer? Oh shit! I have to... Where's the cable? I don't want my iPad to just die on me on stream, that would be bad. Shit, of course there's a lot now. There's the cable. Let's stick it in. Now the iPad hopefully not dies. Okay. What do you say? Do you think the pedals look cool or do they like distract or anything? To keep them to like a similar red tone that the thumbnail has itself. Gotta keep it like this. Let me just shade them. What I'm gonna do is take another layer. I think this works. It's very simple, but it works for blood petals, I think. What I'm just gonna do now is I'm gonna put all of them in one layer again. Put the background layer again. Yep. Gonna duplicate that. Gonna reduce it and gonna put it behind Lilith. So that I now can make... let me just make... Shit. What I want to do is make multiple ones for... Copy and insert. Yes. Copy and insert. So that I just can now spread them in the background. Hopefully not make it all that obvious that it's literally just two. So I'm allomancy. You consume metals and alloy of those metals to do various things. For example, iron allows you to pull metal toward yourself and or pull yourself towards metal, depending on weight. And steel allows you to push. Oh, that's interesting. Steel is an iron and carbon alloy, no? I don't know. And put that here. I think this works, yeah. I actually really like how this turned out right now. Makes the entire thing a lot more dynamic. Can close this as well at this point. Can I? Yeah. I think the thumbnail is done. I would say it's more disappointing than 3 after the updates. I really like Diablo 3. And my problem was, I had a lot of problems with Diablo 3 Biographen. The thing is, they said they're gonna fix the problems of Diablo 3, and they didn't fix them. They just took all of the systems of Diablo 3. You heard? You're gonna switch stream? Ah, okay, sad. Bye bye. See you next time, maybe. I would definitely say it was more disappointing when you consider that they said they're gonna fix the problems Diablo 3 had, and they just like took all of the systems of Diablo 3, changed the names, and acted like they're better. And you know what? I'm gonna do one thing. To show Lilith's heterochromia. So I'm just gonna go in here, on that layer, make a new one, take some blue color, make it multiply, Hello, can I please see my color? Ah, okay. That's why I can't see my color. Just for the accuracy. Just for the accuracy. Maybe make it like this. Yeah. I think this works pretty well. This was long enough for one thumbnail. My head hurts. So what do you say, guys? Do you wanna still work on the minions as well for a bit? Still have a little bit of time. Like we can either work on the minions, or maybe if you guys would want that, the emotes. But that's your choice. I'm just gonna add, well, I wait for messages. I'm just gonna add a few more of the details that people recommended last time as well. For example, for the assassin, that he has like leaves and sticks covering his body to make him blend in with his environment more, which I really like. Because for the people that weren't there last time, this is supposed to be an assassin type minion who is a ghost. So it's supposed to have like something like a ghillie suit. You're fine with whatever. Okay. I think because I promised that let's just finish, or like try to finish up the minions. Yeah, let's just like finish the minions we didn't finish last time. We can do anything else later. I announced the stream as a minion stream, so I have to draw the minions at some point. Yeah. I think you should maybe be able to see like kind of through him. I think I'm just gonna add that with a color to make it more noticeable. What I'm gonna do is make his hands covered in leaves. I think the leaves work as well because they kind of look like feathers or scales. So it gives him a cool look either way. And the music stopped again. What is happening with YouTube today? Why is it constantly just stopping my music? Yeah, I think this works. We just like hint at some on the back still. What do you guys say? Do you have still some ideas that we could add for the ghost? I want to maybe give him like a little bit more assassin stuff. I guess he has like his big claws and stuff, but there's probably something we could add to make him like look more like an assassin. Like a belt. I want to keep it like more like if everything's just part of a skin or something. I'm just gonna cover his like clothing in front and back with more leaves. Like hint at leaves. Yeah. This was going a lot faster than I expected. Okay, then I'm gonna do another assistant layer. I'm thinking the ghost should be like a bright purple. I think that could work. Just make the color layer bigger. Okay, I should not. I still have open stuff here. Okay, now. It's probably still too dark. But a bit brighter. Like this. Yeah! What I'm now gonna do is make another clipping layer with white. Because I want to make his hands still be white. With like white assassin arms. And to make it more obvious that they aren't like see-through anything, I'm just gonna make the background layer a little bit darker to make it noticeable that his arms are a different color. And like that. Then there's a second one, which I'm gonna make. Oh shit, no, I need this color. Ah, fuck. Maybe I should also activate the assistant. Yay! To make this red. And I can Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. Then I need more white. Yep. I think this actually turns out really cool. What I forgot to still add is the smoky bits here. Yeah. I feel like if you're sending a large undead to act as an assassin, you must be trying to assassinate something incredibly large and powerful. I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, this guy's is supposed to be like 1/7 or something. I don't know if you consider that big. I think this guy's almost finished as well. He isn't that much because he's a ghost. I don't think a ghost needs that much. Assuming the best assassin creature you could make would be a zombie mosquito or wasp filled with horrible parasitic poison. Sending this guy sends a message. The thing is, it's a ghost, so it probably can also like blend in with his surroundings very, very well. And just like imagine, you have this guy going into an area, killing something with his giant, like his claw hands, gripping it, ripping his head off with his like giant scythe arms. I think, yeah, you would probably be pretty terrified if you saw this. Especially if it's like almost invincible and you just see like arms and claws. Especially with like also his head just being a black hole. Which also adds to the horror factor, I think. Yay. Oh, never mind, ghosts can be invisible. But still, I still think this guy could be very gross and scary. I forgot about the ghost part, yeah. I mean, yeah. As a ghost, you can probably blend in real well. Yeah. I mean, like, he's literally inside your walls. Oh, god damn it. You guys are taking away all of the jokes I planned for the video. There's I am inside your walls joke, god damn it. What do you think about something like this? With his chest area just being super visible. Like a very, a bit brighter. Something like this. I mean, imagine sending a bladed zombie as an assistant, hilarious. I think just sending any kind of necromancer assassin is just like a very out of box move. Like, normally you think like a necromancer is like a very like straightforward attacker and stuff like that with like a big army. Suddenly there's an assassin. I think this works pretty well actually. With like having this glowing chest bit in the middle. Kinda giving Karlach vibes right now. Man, this I tried out a new brush for my shade for like the blur brush, and it actually like holy shit, that's a good brush. It's way easier to like blend and move the colors. Just look at this. This looks really cool. Get yourself a summoning circle and summon your soul. Just for soul, body stays where it was. Oh, that is actually a cool idea for like espionage, to like be able to like summon yourself through this ghost to have your soul somewhere else to check something out. Like the Call of Duty zombies. I think this works really well actually. Okay, last step now is not clipping this time, I just need the assistant. Last thing we're gonna add is the leaves. We're gonna make it like turquoise leaves to fit better with the color scheme he has. Yeah, this works, I think. What do you say? Do you think the color fits, or should I like change it a little bit? Yeah, I think this boy is basically done. And I mean, the music is really going off right now. Yeah, I think this guy works. That was a lot quicker than I expected. That was a lot quicker than I expected. But hey, I'm not complaining. If we managed to make this guy also that fast. I am very happy. Okay, what can we still add to this guy? The Minotaur. So for everyone that wasn't there last time, this guy is a Minotaur barbarian type. Very big, obviously. He's supposed to be from type of undead. He's supposed to be like a mummy, even though I changed him more into like a Minotaur at this point. With his personal gimmick being he's split down the middle, and the split in the middle forms a giant mouth that he uses to like open and grab stuff. I have a barbershop because I cosplaying as Harry Dubois. I need a mullet and mutton chops. Okay. Who's Harry? Do you say like Dubois? Dubois? I don't know how you speak. Say that. Let me just Google that. Harry Dubois. Ah, Disco Elysium. Sick. Do you have like the beard to look like this? Oh, Pathologist, you're back. If you want, I can show you. This is the Ghost Assassin we made right now. I think it turned out pretty alright. The minion we are making now is the Barbarian. The Barbarian mummy type. And just because I thought it looks cool, he got turned into into a centaur as well. So it's a centaur now, with a split in the middle, that is also a big mouth. So if any of you have like cool ideas we could add for this guy, just say it. Well, I'm gonna like add a few more other things. Is the barbarian turned into a barbarian centaur footy? Yeah, basically. Harry Dubois. Okay. You have a full beard? I mean, I technically could also have that beard, I just don't think it fits me. I tried it once. Just while I was shaving. It looked very weird on me. Let's see, I think what we could add for the centaur already is like... more bandages. To kind of sell the look a little bit better, maybe. Is a tentacle spike coming out of the palm of his hand? A tentacle spike? You mean like Nemesis has in Resident Evil? Interesting thought. What I've thought about was just like some kind of axe blade coming out of his arms. If that makes sense. I'm just not noticing. I feel like if his main weapon is to eat the enemy, he should have something which he can snare them, like a net, sticky bodily fluids or so. Oh, that's a cool idea. Let's just see, what could I do? What could I do? Like, he's obviously very fast and able to charge at the enemy. Or a long tongue, many tongues coming out of a gap. Like a smoker from Left 4 Dead. The tongue idea is interesting. I think it would keep it like outside of the body though. Like more something that he has actually something to ensnare enemies with. I like the idea. Just want to give him a little bit more details on his body. Like a very exoskeleton looking like chest case. What about big stitches to see where the upper body was grafted onto the horse? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just give me a second. I want to add more bandages to the horse as well. Something like this, maybe. Hook sword. Or spiky chain for lassoing. Literally just making him into Roadhog. We could do something in that. Maybe a chain that splits into 3 or more endings with like spiky balls. Hurts like hell to hit someone and can be used to wrap someone up by throwing it at them. Thank you for liking the stitching. Okay, I'm gonna make the thing a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna make it a lot bigger actually for the start. I can make it smaller later. Let's do it like this. That's a bit bigger. You ever played Overwatch? There's a character that's a big guy called Roadhog, and he has a chain hook where he can like hook people to himself. What I'm gonna do now is how about like Kratos like chains flip around his arms with like different hook type attached, like 3 on each side. We can literally just go like, let me make a new layer maybe. Just going wrapped around his arm like that. Let's make it a little bit more visible. That was stupid. Let's keep it like this. Necroshan seems to like suing. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's Necromancer minions, they have to be stewed together. Okay, and then and a few more. It could also be an amalgamation of hook-like things, even meat hooks, fishing hooks. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to have different types of hooks around the arms. Just want to like add a few more that just like string around it like that. So we can have stuff like Like that be around his arm. I think this works, yeah. Let me just go in the details and remove the background to distinguish the rope chain thingies. Gay. You could have a pole flail. Huh. I have to look at what a pole flail is. Pole flail. Lol. That looks fucking hilarious. I think I'm working with a hook idea though, to like chain his enemies. I think it like this works, yeah. Like a hook around here. Maybe this one sewed together with two ends. I agree, on one hand, he could have a supporting rope chain catch thing, but also a long polearm type weapon that accentuates his reach as a mount. I think that's a thing that you could do, for example, when Necrotron rides him. That she has a different weapon. That at some point we also have to like design her weapon. Obviously, like, Necrotron also has to have weapons at some point. And we could make, like, different weapon types. The hooks look really cool, but my practical side thinks those hooks get stuck in this minion's mouth at least twice a week. Yeah. That could be also like an ultimate move or something, just like puts him inside of his mouth to rip out the thing even wider. I mean, we can do a lot of like goofy artworks at some point as well, so why not? I think this definitely works. He looks very scary with these things around his arm. Okay, what could we do now? That would be a fucking stupid emote, I like the idea. Don't worry, Lantern Light. The stream isn't gonna go on for that long anyways. We're just gonna like add a few more details, color this guy and then stop. It's almost 22 in the evening for me. I still want to make myself some food. We're playing Mario RPG or something. A confused emote, that would be hilarious, actually. And at some point there will be probably just a slew of emotes that new people will not get. Because it's just minions. Okay. How about what we could also add is give him long flowing hair. It just goes down his back. Like the big horse he is. Just imagine him running in the wind and his hair flowing. Imagine the spine breaking so the mouth is forward facing for a charged jump on an enemy. Exactly. That's the thing that I want to do. Like he hooks the people, opens himself up and runs forward. What you also could do maybe is like that he has a lot of reserve spikes on his back. So that there's just like a lot of rope and stuff on his back. Filled with more spikes. Just like very small details. Yay. Just look at him. Body horror to the max, that's the thing. I think this one, if nobody has another idea, I think this one is finished and we're gonna go to the coloring. He's basically a mobile piranha plant for Mario. A cursed version, yes. I like the way you're thinking. Let's see, base color, it says something in the, like... I think red. In the red area, maybe. Ow! Oh, my head. Ah. I always forget. Because the layer, by the way, I can make it a little bit smaller. Don't want to waste so much space on here. Just keep it like this. He definitely has a lot of details I have to watch out for, like he's very detailed. I like how his muscles turn out though, I think he looks very shredded. Thank you for blessing me. I don't know how you just like respond to this in English. If there's just like a certain saying, like, yeah. So I'm just gonna say thank you. He looks like he's been lifting when he was still raising his little horse that he was grafted onto, you probably meant, right? Yeah, maybe that is literally his horse he like grew up with. That would be a cursed way to do it. Some of you guys are really dark. Did I ever say that? I think I'm just gonna make this metallic wire or something. To make it easier to draw for myself. Because chains would be cooler. Chains would be a lot more work though. Yeah, just make it see where, so that was what I meant. Okay. The basic skin tone. Make it maybe a little bit lighter. It was a mistake to only now change the color. Okay, this looks good, this looks good. What I'm gonna do now is add a little bit of detail by giving him more red areas to make it look like he is very bloody in some parts. Like has more better blood flow. Also to make him look more like vicious. I select texture to indicate it's a twisted metallic rope, yeah. So that's a cool remix of a Diablo 4, of a classical Diablo Tristan theme. Where did that play? I literally have no idea anymore. Okay, yeah, like this. The hair is just gonna be like a dark grayish red brown. Doesn't really need to be that much. The arm here. And the music stopped again. Thank you, YouTube, for constantly asking me if I'm still there. Yes, I am still there. I'm just listening to music in the background like normal people do. At least there's no ad break like every 5 seconds right now, like last time. God damn it, that was annoying. Look at the big guy. Okay, I think next, so I'm just gonna do the steel wire just to have it done. Like to add basic color to it. I find the music you play really nice. Did not recognize the Tristram theme though. I still listen to Matt Uelmann's soundtrack from Diablo 2. I mean, yeah, I'm just like trying to find like cozy stuff. Last, I mean, so one of the soundtracks I'm constantly like playing through is the, how is it called again? I constantly forget the name. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which is very hype music. This, for example, is like very chill, but which I also really like for like drawing streams. It is very nice to like have more mellow music in the background. I mean, it's also very nice to have like very hype music to like hype you up while drawing. But I think what for the purposes of me being able to talk, it's easier. YouTube doesn't want you to running things in the background, that way you don't see ads. There's, as usual, an app to prevent that. Ah. Maybe I have to look into that. Ooh! That's a theme song they added for the cool fight in Hell where Inarius is chasing after Lilith. Still one of the coolest cutscenes ever. Okay. I think I'm gonna make his chest the same color. Just have to have this metallic look. Absolutely agree on how Lilith melted him. Oh yeah, the cutscene is so fucking good. I hate that they showed it previously, before the game released. Because it would be like the hypest moment of the entire game, if not. So cool, with like Inarius coming down, ramming his wings into the ground, everything lights up, there are armies of hell swarming the area. It's such a cool cutscene. Oh. I was actually kind of happy to find the hidden camp from Diablo 3. Wait. There's a location from Diablo 3 in Diablo 4? I actually didn't know that. What? Where? Oh, I think I'm gonna make the horns metallic as well. As like they were like just melted onto the head. Okay. Let's see, let's do the underside now. It should be a similar tone to his hair, I think. It's like a little bit more bright brown. There's also a broken waypoint where it used to be in Diablo 3. Okay. It's in ruins now, but you can see where Covetous Shen was, the smith, the little girl. What the fuck? The location called the Forgotten Overlook? I literally didn't know. I mean, it makes sense. Both take place in Sanctuary. I literally did not know they made these Easter eggs, though. That is cool. That is really fucking cool. Have to check that out the next time I play the game, god damn it. God damn it. I constantly forget to activate the assistant, god damn it. Yeah. now we need the colors for the cloth. Don't forget the assistant. I love discovering such things. It's the most fun with games that have a story. Should be tubing under his chest have the green glow that other zombies have coming from inside. Bandit energy. The tubing. That's a good idea. I'm gonna keep it in mind. I technically have the advert through the ghost as well now. Because yes, all of them should have that one thing connecting them, the green energy. Okay, then let me just add that. There's a microchunk palette here. Not the ring, please. I hate the ring. Okay, I can apparently play some DC games now. Should D4 and D4 will have the event week now with something like 45% more XP and gold. I think it's... I raise a second character. Oh, when's the event week? I mean, I know they have planned a Christmas event, but I don't know when. Yay. Now it glows. Because I would definitely play the game when it has an event that's... Oh, starting tomorrow for an entire week, 45% more XP. Okay, I have to play a lot of Diablo then next week. I'm still not even... I'm close to level 80. I'm hoping that I may be able to reach level 80 at this point then. God damn it. God damn it, why do they have to do this? Well, I have to work on my biggest video. God damn it. Okay then, I know what I have to do. It's too dark, make it more red. It's not, it's 34. I mean, the thing is, they announced at BlizzCon that the XP gain overall increased by 40%. And I am far enough in the battle pass that I have the XP boost for like 20% extra, so I'm still gaining like what, 55% more XP? Actually got to level 100 on the first character with the vampire season. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the same for me because my highest character previously was level 70 in the first season. I actually managed to reach levels over almost level 80 by now, so I'm probably also gonna have a level 100 character. I probably would already have a level 100 character if I wouldn't work on videos and such. Because as you probably can imagine, my free time, as someone that has a full-time job and does YouTube videos, is very limited. Look at the boy. Yeah, season 1 I got to level 50 to 60. Now I already got one character level 100 recently and played about the same time. Yeah, that is the thing. It is so much faster this season, which is a lot. Which isn't like they just made it faster. They just made it more enjoyable with the things you can do now, which overall just makes it a lot nicer to play. Like, the game is objectively a billion times better in Season 2 than in Season 1. Which is why I got back into it, and which is really funny because I started writing the script before Season 2 was out. And you can tell that because I'm talking about mostly obviously the stuff before that, because the video is supposed to talk about like everything from the release day in the early access to the end of Season 1. But I just like started adding stuff from Season 2 because it generally just got me back into the game and restored a lot of hope for me. Which is also why I'm actually really excited for the Vessel of Hatred, the first expansion, because now it actually has the potential to be good. Yeah, YouTube is keeping me really busy. I can't imagine what this minion would sound like if he burps. Dear Lord, why would you want to know what this guy sounds like when he burps? Let's add some more cool effects, maybe. If it's a meat hook, it needs blood. Yeah. Really, it just needed more time, and Season 1 was kind of very disappointing. I mean, Season 1 almost had nothing to do. They just now, in Season 2, they actually added endgame content. Because you had basically nothing to do in the game, despite next to doing Nightmare Dungeons. Now we have actually stuff to do with, like, actually, you have to do Hell Tides now to get the stuff to beat the new level 100 Durian boss fight. That gives you a new tier of gear that just he can drop, or that just the harvest in general with all the things you can do with that. The season gimmick being way more fun and enjoyable and more engaging than the first one. The harvest areas just being way more interactive and fun than the fucking Malignant dungeons from Season 1. They were so boring. I think we're basically done with them as well now. Yeah. Let's just go to this one again. Deactivate the mask. Go in here. Make it, what I need to do with this is make it a lot brighter. Yeah, like this maybe. Agreed, I'm not trying out to get me a Sharko, but I have to talk myself into farming all the materials for the Duriel fights. The thing is, it isn't that hard. Like, you have to fight Varshan in World Tier 4, and you have to fight that new Helltide boss. My biggest problem is, I would have to look up when Helltides are the most likely, because I almost never encounter them. That's my biggest problem right now, that I have problems encountering the things I have to do. I mean, Varshan isn't that problematic. The only problem you have with him is like having the stuff to fight him. And apparently Duriel is really hard, from what I've seen. You have to have at least like 70% resistance to actually be able to, like, poison resistance, to be actually have a good shot against him, which is pretty brutal. I'm interested in how it's gonna go once I'm level 100. I definitely plan on making like future videos on Diablo with like making a second part for the retrospective once the first expansion is out and stuff like that, and talking about all the seasons that happened until the first expansion. Just like making update videos about how the game is progressing and how it's playing. I know I'm normally not shading them too much, but I think this guy could need a little bit of shading. To be honest, I use a website to track wall bosses and hell tides. That's probably the best idea. Could you maybe send me, like, what is the website you're using? I could need that. Make it much easier to know when the next hell tide comes, otherwise there is no indicator. So is this like, if there's a website for that, please just tell me which website that is, so that I can use it myself and like maybe schedule when I'm playing the game and when not. Because currently it's not that big of a deal because I'm only like leveling, but once I'm level 100 I definitely want to like keep track of world bosses and stuff like that. And hell tides. Yep, I think he's done. There are multiple, I think, but I agree that planning the grind is easier when you have real life obligations. Yeah, that's the thing. So I could just go like, okay, the next hell tide is in 2 hours. I have 2 hours of editing time, then I play for like 1 or 2 hours, and then I do something else. Man, isn't that crazy that we're at the point in video games where you have to schedule your play sessions around certain events in a game? I feel like I'm fucking working sometimes, god damn it. But yeah, I think that's good progress for today. Yeah, that was a good 3-hour-long stream. Exactly 3 hours, god damn. I think Bertoldi is basically like the only person left anyways. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun today. I think the little thumbnail turned out amazing. I'm actually really proud of it. The new minions, like the barbarian and the assassin, they also look great. I'm really happy how everything turns out. Next time, probably tomorrow. The next stream is probably tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Maybe I just like don't want to talk and just like edit the video. Depending on how I feel tomorrow, we're gonna live stream again. We're gonna continue playing Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I always love sharing my process. It's a lot of fun to like turn shit I have to do anyways. EVE Online? No, I'm not gonna talk about... Oh my god, no. Not EVE Online, I heard about that game. It makes me happy that I'm actually able to inspire you, Pathologist. It makes me actually really happy. I hope I see you guys again tomorrow. I have to think about maybe the next art stream is gonna be on Friday when I have time. I don't know how much time I have this week. It all depends on how much time I have on Friday. Depending on how much time I have, we're either just gonna play a bit. EVE Online has no zombies or necromancers, then I'm not interested anyways. And we're gonna play again on Friday. Probably Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 again, because after the Diablo video is done, the next video is gonna be... After the next Necromancer video, obviously, it's gonna be about Dark Alliance 1 and 2. So we have to get through that game and to start a few other games that I want to play on the channel. And probably next stream, I'm thinking about it, either we're gonna draw more minions or we're just gonna do the emblems and emotes to just finish that up. I think that would be a cool idea to just like draw a few emotes, finish a few of them. We have stuff here, we can Choose 1 or 2 more emotes of this. Yeah, that would be cool. Catch you later as well, Night Gaming. And probably like we could start like finishing the emblems as well. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Gonna do that next time. See you tomorrow, guys.